First thing we are going to do is a demo. Oh, you want me to intro first? We'll do intros first. We can do that. We play it loosey-goosey here. All right, so instead of the demo first I will announce the team. We will start with our white team for today's spring sting bout. Our Team Day. Put your hands together for Team Day. All right, playing for Team Day today, we have number 1024, Terabyte. Number 103, Sylvia Flash. Number 1312, Venus Bytrap. Number 151, Peace. Number 180, Toxic Beverage. Number 4011, Banana Splits. Number 42, Miss Anthrope. Number 726, Alex. Number 911, Morg. And last but of course not least, for Team Day, we have number 973, Ursula Ranger. Now, as a very special treat for y'all for our home opener, I am joined on the mic today by my lovely colleague, Knuckleberry Pie.
Nice to meet you, thank you. Please stay seated. It's not that big of a deal.
He will be offering autographs post-bout, so make sure y'all line up for that.
Excellent. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Broome County Visions Federal Credit Union Veterans Memorial Arena. That's a mouthful. That's what she said. And coming in, introducing us is Team Knights. Hands are good. 010, Bad Mother. 152, Shirano. Coming to the stage, we've got number 22, Strawberry Shortcake. Number 222, Mother Heifer. 623, Sasanova. Number 227, Cherry Bomb. And number 311, Beautiful Disaster. 525, Tiny Terror. Number 751, Ziploc. And number 845, Death Bridge.
All right. So I always follow through on my threads, and I'm trying to show you a demo. So we're going to do that right now. So, friends, Romans, countrymen, let's show y'all what's going on here. All right, so roller derby is played in rounds called jams. Okay, so we are about to start a jam right now. Each jam contains two teams. Two groups of skaters of 5 each. 2 of them will be the jammers. Jammers, put your hands in the air. And you can wave them like you just don't care, or not. All right, so you want to look at the stars. The stars on the cap, that designates a jammer. The jammers are the points scorers. They gain 1 point each time they pass an opposing skater on their second time around the pack. Right, so I'll explain this to you as we go, but for right now, blockers, woo, and jammers, whee! Shh, it's just a demo. Just a demo, it's all gonna be okay, I promise.
Don't
Alright, so the jam has started. Both jammers trying to get to the front. Number 103 for Team Day has become the lead jammer. The jam is now in Team Light control. Now, as the lead jammer approaches the pack once more, they will earn 1 point for each member of Team Night that they pass. They passed 1, they passed 2, pushed into the metal. In the meantime, Sharano got through, and look at the hands. So we have 1 point up for Team Night. So our referees out there, Team Zebra, 0 points for Team Day. All right, you got it? I didn't think so, but don't worry, it'll all become very clear soon. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, so first up on the jam line, starting our bout, our spring sting bout today, Team White is fielding number 103, Sylvia Flash, facing off on the jam line against number 152, Sharano. All right, this is for real. This time I mean it. All right, and they are off. All right, both jammers meeting resistance toward the back of the pack. Sharano pushing toward the inside to the out around team number 1. Someone is going to the penalty box, it sounds like. Sharano around the outside. The jam status goes to Team White and Sylvia Flash. As long as Sylvia Flash approaches the pack earlier than Sharano, points will be earned for Team White. Now, any Team White players that are passed by Sharano will also be a point for the night team. All right, Sylvia Flash has called off the jam. 0 points for Team Day and 1 point for Team Night. Team Night establishing a very tiny but meaningful lead in this first jam. A dominating lead, I have been corrected. And in fact, I don't even know, is 1, it's not double, it's some other mathematical term. All right, out there on the jam line, we have number 222, Mother Heifer, jamming for the first time for Team Night, facing off against, I will let you know when I see a number, that is number 151, Peace. All right, so one of the things about roller derby is if you are knocked out of the track, you do have to return to the track behind whoever pushed you out. Okay, lead jam status goes to Mother Heifer and Team Night.
Number 151 coming in like a freight train. Here she comes.
All right, they both have met some resistance. Mother Heifer calls off the jam. 3 points for Team Night, 2 points for Team Day. Wow, this is already shaping up to be a close game. 2-4. But we got 30 more minutes in this first half, so plenty of time for things to change. All right, number 024 for Team Day, or 1024, excuse me, that's Terror Bite, jamming for the first time this afternoon, facing off against number 227, Cherry Bomb.
These are 2 all-star jammers. Cherry off to a quick start.
Cherry Bomb immediately taking the lead on behalf of Team Night. Terror Bite still trying to get through on an initial pass as Cherry approaches her scoring pass. Cherry looks like it's going to be able to pass the entire pack. That looks like a full 4-point pass for Team Night. Cherry Bomb looks into the rear view, sees Cherry right behind. He likes to call off the jam. 3 additional points up on the board for Team Day, though. All right, we got some new fresh meat out there on the jam line. So for Team Day, that is number 4011, Banana Split. Facing off against number 751, Ziplocked. teams doing excellent blocking work, making it very difficult for those jammers to establish lead. Zip lock around the outside of turn number 1 is knocked out and recycled all the way to the back by Peace. Nothing peaceful about that. Okay, looks like, let's see here. All right, we still approaching turn number 3. Do not have a lead jammer as of yet. No jammer has broken from the pack. No points have been scored. Ziplocked, got it on lock. Now approaching on a scoring pass. Team Day still struggling to get through that pack. Now approaching turn number 3. Oh, there has been a star pass. So the jammer's cap has been passed to Peace, who is the pivot. Peace recycled to the back of the pack. And that is a full 4-point pass. 4 additional points for Team Knight. Meanwhile, Team Day is left empty-handed.
That's 8 unanswered points for the night team.
Day team has its work cut out for them. 6, I guess it's 6 a.m. daytime, 12 p.m. nighttime. Number 103 for Team Day. That is Sylvia Flash. Sharano, number 152 for Team Knight. Sharano immediately taking lead jam status, now approaching the pack on a scoring pass.
Toronto keeps a family of beards, family of squirrels in that beard. Prancing around out there, really trying to make a move. Look at this.
The pack is stretched out considerably. The pack does need to remain together.
Toronto through.
Toronto through. 4-point pass for Team Knight.
It's those pineapple pants, do it every time.
All right, Terabyte has donned the star on behalf of Team Day. Sharon now approaching on a second scoring pass. That looks to be a full pass. Oh, in the meantime, 4 points by Team Day. Terabyte, we're going to get a little jammer action here. Oh, it's exciting to see the sparks fly. Ooh, they love each other. Aww. All right, both trying to get through on scoring passes. Sharon around the outside with a 4-point pass. And the jam is called. 8 total points for Team Knight. 12 total points for Team Knight. 8 for Team Day. All right, we have Mother Heifer out on the jam line representing Team Knight, facing off against Peace, number 151 for Team Day. All right, and they are off. Peace moving toward the front, getting some resistance there by the blockers, but the pack is stretching. Now approaching turn number 1. All right, the jam stage goes to Peace and Team Day. This will be an opportunity for them to reduce that lead.
Mother Heifer trying to slice and dice her way through.
Mother Heifer meeting the wall that is toxic beverage. Makes them throw an initial pass. Peace approaching on a scoring pass. Peace going to watch. Peace electing to call off the jam. No points. It happens that way. Goose eggs all around. All right, number 227, Cherry Bomb out on the line for Team Knight, facing off against Terabyte for Team Day. All right, they are off. Terabyte immediately getting out. Lead jam stage goes to Team Day. Once again, Team Day having an opportunity to shorten that lead, but not for long. Cherry Bomb is not far behind. Oh, I'm calling that. That was a little hot. Whoa! Holy cow! Is he a jammer? Is he a battle facing off against number 4011 Banana Split. Ziploc certainly hoping to put some leftover bananas in the freezer in a stay fresh baggie. All right, sealing in freshness. There it is. Ziplocs to the front. The pack assembles around them. Legion is going to Ziploc and Team Knight. Ziploc now approaching the pack, sizing things up, seeing what the plan is here. Banana Split did a little bit of a split there right at turn number 1. The pack is stretched. Banana Split has made their way through on an initial pass. Both now approaching on scoring passes. Oh, and it looks like we have our first penalty of the afternoon. Goes to number 845, Death Bridge. 4 more points for Team Knight. Excellent skating by both Banana Split and Ziploc. With just under 20 minutes left in the lead, our black skaters, Team Knight, and our white shirts, Team Day with 20. Sharano for Team Knight, facing off against Sylvia Flash for Team Day. Sharano electing to go right up the middle. Sylvia Flash still attempting to get through at the back. I see a combo of Tiny Terror, Bad Mother, and Cherry Bomb all at the back. Sharano, meantime, adjusts those bracers there. Lee Jam seems to go to Team Knight. Sharano deep in thought, strategizing how we're going to get this through this wall of flesh. And he makes it look so easy. Oh, 4-point pass, and the jam is called. Okay, so Team Day is definitely going to have to pull out some of these stops to get this lead down just a little bit. But you know what? Anything can happen in roller derby, and most likely will. So don't stop placing your bets yet. Speaking of bets, if you're interested in some very low stakes gambling, we will be doing a 50-50 raffle at our halftime show. You put in a bunch of money, you get to keep half, we get to keep half. What you do with your money is up to you. What we do with it is put it right back into roller derby right here in Broome County. Peace for Team Day. All right, Peace is now the lead jammer. Mother Heifer struggling to get through. This is an opportunity for Team Day to reduce that lead. Yes! Yes! Excellent footwork work by Peace around the outside of turn number 1. A 4-point pass for Team Day. Peace now approaching on the second scoring pass. On the inside. Oh! Attempting an apex jump. All right. The pack is stretched. All right, Mother Heifer has been released from the pack on an initial pass. Both jammers looking to put 4 points up on the board. Peace trying to reduce that lead. Sees Mother Heifer in the rear view, calls, but not before. Oh, no points on that last pass. No worries. Okay, little by little, Team Day is slowly catching up. And you know, that's the fun thing about numbers is, you know, you get one number, you put it with another number, you have a bigger number. So keep collecting more numbers, and Team Day can expect some big ones up there on the scoreboard. For Team Day, we have Terabyte on the jam line, facing off against Cherry Bomb. Okay. Excellent blocking by both teams right now. Looks to be like Cherry Bomb takes the lead on behalf of Team Knight. Terabyte still trying to get through. Terabyte sees a hole, takes it. Cherry Bomb now approaching on a scoring pass. And that is a 4-point jam for Team Knight. And it looks like we have a timeout called. All right, so timeout So, in addition to our 50-50 raffle at halftime, I'm sure you all saw the lovely merchandise tables, our representatives out here. Every single thing we do for our team is built in the 607. We love this town, we love this county, we love Broome County, we love Binghamton. So we are so happy to have so many of our partners, our local businesses, sellers, artists, activists, volunteers. Of note, the Binghamton Food Rescue is here today. I don't know if you guys know about the Binghamton Food Rescue, but they do a beautiful, wonderful work here in Broome County. They collect unused food from stores and restaurants and all sorts of places and give it to people in need right here in Binghamton. So thank you for being here, Binghamton Food Rescue. Thank you for feeding the 607. And thank you for being a part of the roller derby right here in Binghamton. All right, the next whistle will start the jam. Timeout has come to a close. Team Day, I'm sure feeling only marginally more rested than they were before. All right, the next whistle will start. It looks like we have for Team Day. That would be Banana Split facing off once more against Ziploc. Oh, Banana Split going right to the front. See, Banana Split was knocked to the inside. Recycled to the back of the pack. All right, in the meantime, the jam status has gone to Ziploc and Team Knight. Ziploc doing excellently in the jam department. Banana Split has gotten up and is now approaching the back on a scoring pass. Sounds like I got some crows over here in the Team Night. All right, Banana Split, 4 points up on the board for Team Day. Ziploc really trying to undo those points. Now Ziploc is in control of the jam. And with that, the jam is called. 4 points for Team Night and 4 points for Team Day. If you are a cup half full kind of person, that's 4 for each. If you're a cup half empty, it's kind of like 0 for each. But either way, excellent skating. Sylvia Flash out on the line for Team Day, facing off against Sharano once more for Team Night. Oh, sorry. You all can hear me whispering on the mic. Oh, Sharano immediately taking the lead for Team Night, now approaching on a scoring pass. Sylvia Flash also through on an initial pass, approaching on a scoring pass. Oh, Sharano on his tippy toes around turn number 2, a full 4-point pass. Any of you who are not newbies will remember the days where there was possible to have a 5-point pass. Nostalgic for the days of the Grand Slam. But 4 points up on the board for Team Day. And 4 more for Team Night. Oh, so close. All right, so we have Flash now approaching on another scoring pass. Oh, that was what I was afraid of. Oh no, Sylvia Flash is going to the penalty box. This is now a power jam in favor of Team Night. So Team Night is in control of the jam. Sharano currently skating unopposed by any other jammer. Sharano is knocked out, recycled to the back of the pack by Tiny Terror. Terror trying to stop there. And that's a nice way through. Another 4 points up on the board for Team Night. Just about 20 seconds left in this jam. Ooh, Sharano playing the long game. Decides to call off the jam, but not quite in time. The other jammer has been released from the penalty box, so both teams will be fielding a jammer at the start of this next jam. Number 4011 Banana Split facing off against 222 Mahar. All right, and they are off. Banana Split toward the front. Mother Heifer also trying to get through. Both teams putting up significant walls. Now approaching team number 3. No lead jammer has been established yet. No one has broken through the pack. Oh, I spoke too soon. Lead jam stage goes to Banana Split and Team Day. All right, Team Day is going to have to put some points on the board if they want to undo that lead. Banana Split now approaching on an initial, a scoring pass. Mother Heifer also approaching the pack. Around to the inside, goes down. Banana Split up and then down. And, okay, Mother Heifer's gone through. 4 points for Team Knight. And the jam was called by Banana Split. All right, just over 10 minutes left. We're about 2/3 of the way through the first half. If you remember your fractions, 32 points for Team Day, 56 points for Team Knight. Cherry Bomb on the line for Team Knight. Terror Bite for Team Day. All right, Terror Bite around the outside, meeting some resistance. Sharado and Tiny Terror. Terror Bite is through. Terror Bite establishes lead for Team Day. Team Day once again having that opportunity to score those points. Cherry Bomb through on an initial pass. Terror Bite gets low. He goes all the way through. Sharado up the front. Oh, he did the old flip flare. And 4 more points for Team Day. And the jam is called. Oh no! 4 points for Team Knight as well. I mean, yes, I'm happy for all teams, but. Okay, so Team Day is taking another time out. I would like to welcome another one of our wonderful, wonderful Broome County sporting partners, none other than the Binghamton Barbarians rugby team. So you are all here at a roller derby bout, right? This is an obscure sport. Why did it one obscure sport? Rugby is right here, and I promise you, you go to play rugby, and you are going to see some of the most outstanding thighs in the 607. Binghamton Barbarians practice 6 to 8 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. No experience required. If you got skinny legs and you want them to be not skinny anymore, nothing better than the big Barbarians. So thank you, Binghamton Barbarians, for being here and supporting obscure sports in our county. All right, that rolling whistle means we are going to get started again. All right, so we have Ziploc out, jamming for Team Day. All right, we definitely have a nice package of Ziploc fans in the house. Facing off against number 1312, jamming for the first time today, Venus Bytrap. All right, Venus Bytrap to the outside is knocked out and recycled to the back of the pack. Ziploc at the front. Ziploc able to just zip right past that pack to establish lead jam status on that Team Knight. Team Knight going to be breaking into those 60 aughts there. All right, the pack has been stretch, and Venus Flytrap has been released and is now approaching a scoring pass. Ziploc struggling to get through that wall there at the front there at turn number 3. Bolt Jammers now struggling to get through that excellent blocking. Venus Flytrap knocked out right between turns number 3 and 4. The pack is stretching. The pack needs to remain together or no pack will be called. Okay. Oh, a little bit of a whip. Venus Flytrap was knocked down right there at the last second. Ziploc to the front. Jam is called. 4 points for Team Knight. 0 points for Team Day. All right, as things stand, we are coming toward the ending here of our first half. Now remember, we are going to be doing that raffle during halftime, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a few minutes at the beginning of the half to get those tickets, and then we will pull those numbers. Sharano on the line against Sylvia Flash. Sharano knocked to the outside by Toxic Beverage, combo of Toxic and Terror Bite, along with, is that number 24? Alright, oh no! Sylvia Flash sent to the penalty box on a track cut penalty. I do not know if Lee Jam was established yet. I will let you know as soon as I know. Sharano still trying to get through up at the front. No lead yet, so this could still be anyone's jam. It is currently a power jam in favor of Team Knight. There it is, Sharano establishing lead. Sharano now in charge of this whole thing. Sharano now approaching on his scoring pass. Sylvia Flash getting ready to exit the sin bin on that track cut penalty. Sylvia Flash back in. I don't know that this is an initial pass for Sylvia Flash. Sylvia Flash making their way through on an initial pass. No points scored, but skillful footwork. Toronto still trying to get his way through on an initial pass. That is 4 points, and the game is called. Okay, just about 6 minutes left as things currently stand. In second place with 40 points, Team Day. And our current leaders with 68 points, Team Knight. All right, I see Mother Heifer out on the line for Team Knight, facing off against Banana Split. Or is it? Yes, Banana. Banana Split right to the front, gets knocked down, gets right back up again. Reminds me of a very repetitive song that was popular when I will just say younger. Banana Split goes down, gets back up, lead jam stands for Team Day. All right, Banana Split now approaching the pack on a scoring pass. Mother Heifer right there as well. Ooh, excellent hit there on Banana Split at the front of the pack. Mother Heifer now approaching on a scoring pass, pushing their way through to the front. Both jammers being resistance right there at the front of the pack. Both of these blocking teams making things difficult. 3 points up on the board for Team Knight and 0 for Team Day. But excellent skating nonetheless. 227 Cherry Bomb on the jam line once more, facing off against Terabyte. All right, and there they go. Terabyte to the front. Tiny Terror, Sharano, Bad Mother, and Death Bridge making things difficult for him up there. Oh, but he does a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump to lead Jam Status. Oh boy, it's a jam race. Both jammers neck and neck. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna put those points up on the board? Both approaching on scoring passes. Terror Bite goes down, but not before he allows Cherry Bomb to put 4 points up on the board. Oh, Terror Bite. So close, no points. But with such aura, with such style, with such finesse and grace. All right, banana split and Ziploc bag. Ziploc and banana split on the jam line there. Banana split toward the front, splits that pack, and is right through. Lickety split, banana split, no slipping on banana fields. That is the extent of my banana jokes. That's the end. Now approaching on a scoring pass. And oh my goodness, banana split, 4 points for Team Day. And how do you affect the lead change? 1 bite of banana split at a time. Now the star has been passed to Mother Heifer. The pivot has now taken control of the star back to Team Knight. Banana split now approaching on a second scoring pass. This looks to be an 8-point pass to me. That's another 4-point. And that's an official 8-point jam. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that may be the highest scoring jam for Team Day thus far. Banana split. All right, Sylvia Flash and Sharano.
Hey, Toronto, you should have heard what Knox just said about you.
I heard it. All right, there they go. Sylvia Flash around the outside, into the middle, Sharano around the outside. Incredible power by both. Sharano just kind of lackadaisically skates around, kind of moseys on to the front of the back, establishing the jam status. They make it look so easy, don't they? There's a reason I'm on the mic and not out there, certainly so. If you thought I was a bad announcer, you ought to see me on skates. All right, Sharano gets his way through, and that is a scoring pass. 4 points up on the board for Team Knight. We are now under a minute in this first half. 4 points scored for Team Day. Sharano looks like he's going for an afternoon walk. Do not let the chill provoke you into a false sense of security. Sharano was able to put it up when he needs to, and indeed, oh, a track cut of Sylvia Flash. Power jam in favor of Sharano. If you thought he was just chilling before, look at him now. Are you not entertained? 4 more points. 13 seconds left in the jam. Consulting with his counsel on whether or not the jam should be called. Oh! And he does a little jog there, a little skip. Oh, and icy 0. 2. We are in the second half officially. 20 more seconds left. 12 points. Sharano trying to put up a record-scoring jam here. And I believe that he may be successful with 10 seconds left to go. There it is, another 4-point pass for a grand total of 16. Breaking the 90 mark. Holy cow, with that we are officially at the half. All right, so we've been through 1 half of a roller derby bout. How do you guys feel? You starting to get it? Starting to come together? Okay, I promise you, you're all going to be experts by the end, all right? win that 50-50 money. We also got temporary tattoos ready for the kiddos, or those of us who are afraid of commitment. So, we got temporary tattoos at their booth right here by the door. Red hat, X's on the shirt. Can't miss them.